Welcome to the watch list. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Voyageur Pharmaceuticals has announced the launch of its next generation MRI contrast agent development program in collaboration with Applied Pharmaceutical Innovations and Rain Cage Carbon Inc. So joining us today to discuss further is Voyageur's CEO, Brent Willis. Brent, it's great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
Okay, so explain to us how a next generation MRI contrast agent compares with what's currently on the market already.
Well, we're moving forward to prove that these new molecules will be perform at much higher levels than what's currently on the market. And that's based on a lot of academic studies have been done on carbon fullerene molecules with gadolinium and other ions. And what happens is, so Rain Cage Carbon has technology where they can create a carbon fullerene. Currently, it takes about 8,000 kilowatts to create a gram of fullerene. And these guys are creating it literally by the ton with 20 kilowatts or less than 20 kilowatts. So they have a new process that's incredible. And with this process, they're able to introduce molecules for the carbon to surround to when it gets formed, it can form around these molecules. So they put vanadium inside a carbon 60 molecule, and this is very significant because it's done at low cost and at scale. And we're the only company that has access to these molecules for creating new imaging drugs. And what these new imaging drugs can do is create better scans, brighter scans, and create a safe environment for those molecules to travel through your body. So they're trapped in that cage of carbon, so they can't interact with your cells. Unlike current drugs where gadolinium can cause a lot of side effects because they're encapsulated and they can leak. So what we're doing is moving forward with creating safer and better drugs, not just for MRI. MRI is our first starting point where we're going to move this forward. And we're going to be looking at other molecules such as iodine, for example. And so we have a very exciting drug development program. And that's just the basis of it. And I have more to tell about more exciting things that we can do with these molecules as well.
Yeah, I bet this is just the tip of the iceberg, and it's already so fascinating. So we did talk a little bit about that, but tell us more about the fullerenes, particularly Rain Cage's vanadium endohedral fullerene molecule and, the
And
importance.
it's a vanadium endohedral fullerene. So it's a mouthful. And and you know it's so with the vanadium, it can act, it's a paramagnetic atom, so it can act similar to gadolinium. And we believe that when it's inside the molecule, it'll perform better than gadolinium. And so with these molecules, because they're attached to a carbon 60 with all those electrons, you can attach drug payloads to them. So it's called theranostics, where you can target a tumor cell, attach a payload of a drug to target that tumor cell. Let's, for example, say it's a chemo drug. So you can live in a scan, watch that drug go directly to the targeted tumor, deploy that drug to kill that tumor. So you don't have to go and do courses and courses of chemotherapy and lose your hair. It's very revolutionary. So from the first stage of creating these new drugs for radiology will also lead into a whole new suite of new drugs for Voyager that will be applied for treating different diseases.
And so what's the rough timeline investors can expect progress release on this then?
Well, this is obviously a longer term drug program, but we think it's going to bring exceptional value to the company as we progress through we're going to preclinical to phase trials with each of these new drugs. And the first phase here is creating the new drug. That's what we're embarking on right now. We're starting the drug program here this month, and we expect 3 to 4 months to have our first drug created. And from that, with a new drug discovery, we'll move forward into the preclinical and mostly into phase trials.
Well, thank you again for joining me. We will definitely be looking out for more updates on this, and thank you for being so innovative with all of this.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Again, that was Brent Willis, CEO of Voyageur Pharmaceuticals. Their website is voyageurpharmaceuticals.ca for more exciting news. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Thank you for watching.